Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies, sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you collective. So this is my second time recording this reading. The energy is very potent, but I do not mind re-recording it to get this message out for you. So I'm going to shuffle. I'm not even going to reread the cards. Pretty much it was just somebody that was very... Yeah, the Tower card. So somebody is going through a Tower moment at this time, or you think you're going through a Tower moment, or somebody that was playing in your energy is going through a Tower moment. When I said that, my eyes started jumping a little bit, so that's definitely the case. What else Holy Spirit about this Tower card? Yeah, it's a lot going on. Okay, so somebody is taking responsibility, or they're realizing that they are responsible for some type of financial distress that you could have went through at one point in your life. So there was definitely some type of financial abuse going on, and the justice is coming in. Okay, it's moving at a slow pace because of the energy being cleared out. All right, you are releasing it. Okay, and you might not feel like you're releasing this energy of whatever this individual tried to do to you, but it is being released, and it's because you guys kept your integrity. You stayed honest with everything that was going on. You moved out of love. Okay, you definitely are going to be rewarded for these efforts, and it's going to come in the form of material security, meaning money. All right, whatever they were doing is definitely losing its momentum at this time, and it's being manifesting with them when it comes to their sorrow, and they're going to be sorrowful about their family, like their inheritance or something of that nature. It seems as though someone is going to be affected in the future with what they're doing. This person's going to experience a lot of failure. Both of these cards represent failure. Okay, so it's like whatever they try to do, it's not going to work out at all, like literally, and they're not gonna have a good time while you're gonna be celebrating. Okay, you are very compassionate. Okay, you were a very kind individual to people that did not deserve it with this Queen of Cups. Okay, and with this Ace of Wands, this is definitely a message of encouragement for you, because you might not be believing that you deserve these things, like these difficult choices. Like you maybe felt like it was your karma while you had to go through that. Maybe you were kind of like subconsciously punishing yourself when you were going through this. In actuality, it wasn't your punishment, babe. It was not your punishment. You were not being punished. They were abusing you. Okay, that person was abusive. Okay, they had a lot of karmic debt, and because you were around this individual, it was coming off on you. So it's kind of like you were living through that individual's karma. Okay, so you are gaining a lot of clarity, and you will continue to gain clarity through your rest. Okay, so make sure that you're caring for yourself. Make sure that you're relaxing, you're taking the time to meditate, you're taking the time to do the things that you want to do. Okay, like have a new outlook when it comes to like enjoying your life. Okay, yeah, this individual was very inconsiderate. They were very, very reckless, okay? And it was nothing that you did wrong. This individual would have did this to anybody that they would have came across, because they were just a bad person. They, they like to repeat different cycles. They resist change. They did not want to change. They did not plan to change, even if this person probably would have expressed that to you. Okay, so make sure you're remaining ambitious, and you're focused on working on your skills. Okay, it's maybe something that you've always wanted to do, some type of talent or something that you have. You're being called to keep working on that talent. Okay, this is a new direction that you're headed in. Okay, so you're definitely going through a breakthrough, and whatever you're passionate about, definitely move forward with that passion. Okay, everything is scary. Everything new is scary. Do it scared. Do it now. Okay, anything else for the collective, Holy Spirit? It's a lot coming out, and honestly, it's a lot of karmic energy. Like there was definitely somebody that was playing in your energy in some type of way, but we gonna get into it. Fix myself. We gonna get into it. All right, this person was in competition with you. You were probably in a relationship with this individual, and it's crazy that you could be romantically involved with somebody, but they could be jealous of you, and they could really be your op. You know, you really think somebody down for you, somebody, you know, got your best interest, and they actually didn't. And that's shit that you find out like after the fact. Okay? But you're definitely free with this Knight of Wands. This is the second time Knight of Wands came out. So heavy fire energy. So you can be an Aries, Leo, or Sag, or you can have it anywhere in your chart. Okay, so make sure that you're embracing these challenges. Okay, and my eyes went to this, like, love yourself first. Okay, do not sacrifice your well-being to make somebody else happy. Take bold and decisive action. Okay, do not be afraid to tell the truth, y'all. Make sure that you're staying grounded, that you're not being delusional. Okay, that you're not putting yourself down like to make someone else feel comfortable. I feel like I just said that, but use positive self-talk. Okay, stop putting yourself down. Stop doubting your gifts. Practice self-compassion and work on building up your confidence. Somebody could have some religious trauma because religion came out in reverse, and that is stored in your sacral chakra. So ways to help open up, build up your sacral chakra would be through working through your creativity, like working on your creative endeavors. And I did just mention that there's something that you're passionate about. It's some type of creative action that like you want to take. This is your green light, so go ahead and do that. Okay, and also to help build your sacral chakra, the color orange represents your sacral chakra, so you can wear orange, have orange around you, eat orange things. But you need to know that your emotions are balanced. Okay, my emotions are balanced. That's an affirmation that you can say in the mirror, and that can help you build up your sacral chakra. Okay, because the sacral chakra is around like your emotions, your relationships, your sexuality. So you're definitely being called to work through that at this time. Anything else the collective needs to know, Holy Spirit, moving forward? I said moving forward. Somebody in your energy is not able to move forward, and they might be reaching out to you, being a little messy, trying to like reel you back in. You're being called to know that it will be a positive outcome. Okay, whatever they're doing is definitely being returned to sender. Okay, and it's because you're currently going through a rebirth. This individual thought they were a player. They thought that they could get away with whatever the fuck they was trying to do. They're not. The illusions are definitely not sticking. Okay, but you have to follow your intuition. Okay, this person is a liar and you need to get away from them. If you are not getting away from them, I highly suggest you get away from this individual, because there is something that is being put to light, and you could be affected negatively if you are around this individual. So I hope you guys are not around them. Yeah. So there's going to be some type of gathering. What's going to happen at this gathering, Holy Spirit? All right, so you could be going to some type of gathering, okay, and this individual is going to show up and they're going to feel very heartbroken. They're going to feel a type of way. But what you're being called to do is have self-discipline, okay, and make sure that you're trusting yourself, and make sure that you're trusting your intuition, because this person may try to test your patience in some type of way, okay, and it's because they're after your Ten of Pentacles, but it's definitely on the way to you. You have a fresh start. So just continue to follow your instincts. Heavy following your instincts. Literally follow your intuition. That will lead to your fulfillment and your blessings. Okay, we got the Empress. So I'm definitely talking to a divine being. If you're a masculine, you definitely are going to be meeting your twin flame soon. Yeah, High Priestess popped out. So you're definitely going to be meeting your divine feminine. And this is your good karma, okay? This is your karma. This is supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen in that way, okay? So make sure you're focusing on your forgiveness and your healing, and you are communicating those feelings well, especially to the Most High. So make sure you're communing with the Most High. Make sure you're praying. Make sure you're expressing your gratitude, okay? At the top of this deck, we got the Lover's card. So it's definitely some type of love connection that is coming towards you at this time, all right? Libra came out in reverse. So if a Libra tries to come to you with some type of love offer or something, make sure you're being careful when it comes to that, because this person is not being honest, okay? Or it could be a Gemini that's coming to you about something, but it's not the truth, because this person does not like you. This individual is an energy vampire. Okay, so you're being called to confront your fears because somebody has a lot of anxiety. Return of Sunday came right after that. This person is guilty. They're feeling guilty and they're feeling exhausted because they have a lot of secrets. This person's probably in a closet or something. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet, but everything hidden is going to be revealed. Four of Pentacles came out in reverse, so that means that this person has no boundaries and they don't really want you to have boundaries because they're not able to like get past that. Anxiety and fear came out again. Like, this person's probably experiencing some type of nightmares because they're now isolated at this time because it's been illuminated how snakish they are, how negative they are. Okay, and you guys have a lot of long-term success. Okay, so make sure you're not being reckless when it comes to your spending. All right. Yeah, you walking away from somebody, just left somebody in despair. They just really felt some type of way. They felt like, damn, I didn't know this person was going to walk away from me. And, you know, you communicated yourself well and you set these boundaries. So, good job. Okay, if nobody told you you did a good job, I'm telling you, you did a good job. Continue to believe in yourself and do not doubt the decisions that you're making. You need to make peace with these decisions that you made, okay? Yeah, you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening at this time. And somebody's left feeling somebody's left feeling very unfocused. They don't really know what to do next because they're fucked up. And you're moving out of a stagnant situation. So you might have been feeling stagnant when it came to some type of situation, but it's definitely moving. You have a lot of forward momentum, especially when it comes to your blessings coming in. So somebody definitely has some seeds about to sprout, and it's going to leave you feeling very satisfied. Like, I see a lot of love. Honestly, I see a lot of love coming in for somebody. Yeah. So stand in your truth, okay? And literally stand in your truth, because High Priestess came out for Divine Feminine and then Divine Masculine came out as well. So definitely could be like some type of twin flame soulmate connection. Definitely gonna be victorious. You know, Chariot card is the fastest moving card in the deck. So make sure you're maintaining these healthy boundaries, especially during this retrograde. Okay, do not be afraid to tell the truth. Okay, because individuals will try to play, and you know, they may try to act like you know, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I really want you around me, I've changed, this, that. Hell no. Keep moving forward. Be consistent. Be focused. Think about how this person had you feeling when you were around them, and think about how much you have overcame being away from this individual. Okay, so somebody's definitely being called to look forward. Okay, do not look towards the past. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of decisions to make. Okay, and it's gonna have to do with love. Love. Okay, with your twin flame soulmate connection, high level soulmate connections, meeting your soul tribe. You're gonna have so many choices. Okay, somebody probably felt at one point like they had no choice but to stay around somebody that was negative, and you're realizing as you move forward, yes, you do. This tower card is in reverse. You have reverted any type of towers this person tried to manifest into your life. And that's why you feel like it's a breath of fresh air, because you're practicing self-love. And then you're also building up your confidence. Like, you're starting to believe in yourself more. You're emotionally expressing yourself in a positive way. And that's really good, because the divine is definitely noticing these positive changes that you're making. And, you know, it's working out really great for you. What did I say? You definitely are going through an emotional awakening, and it's bringing in a lot of new love, and it's also bringing a lot of new feelings for you. So yeah, oh my gosh, I can't make it up. Two of Cups came out again. So somebody definitely is going to be meeting their twin flame. This could be a Cancer that I'm talking to, or it could be your Venus that's in Cancer, or you could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, or your twin flame could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, heavy Cancer. But either way, it's a lot of water energy at this time. And, you know, it's a lot of yeses. So with somebody that you're going to be saying yes to, somebody going to be coming to you like, oh, you know, I want to take you out on a date. I want to take you out or something. And you're going to be so excited to say yes. They're very ambitious. And this person also is divinely favored. So that's really good. It's a lot of passion to come for you, because at one point you felt like you were losing direction, but now you're not. You definitely have made it out of a tough cycle. Okay, so look forward to the future. Look forward to all these good things to come. I'm so excited for you. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.